Skorer TV'ye hoş geldiniz sevgili izleyenler. Bugün sizler için çok önemli ve çok kıymetli bir röportajım olacak. Şimdi aslında diğer röportajlarımdan daha farklı bir röportaj. Çünkü belki çoğunuz tanıyorsunuz, belki çoğunuz tanımıyorsunuz. Biz bugün Zeycan Yıldırım'la birlikteyiz. Efendim şimdi tanıyacaksınız kendisini. Ülkemizde Samsunspor'la birlikte inanılmaz sosyal sorumluluk projelerine imza atan bir isim kendisi. Detaylı olarak şimdi kendisinden dinleyeceğiz. Öncelikle programımıza hoş geldiniz.
Teşekkürler, hoş bulduk.
Nasılsınız?
I'm good, thank you.
Şimdi ben sizi biliyorum. Tabii ben futbolun içinde olduğum için. Ancak sizi tanımayanlar için Zeycan Yıldırım kimdir? Bize bir anlatır mısınız?
I'm the daughter of Robert Yüksel Yıldırım, the owner of Samsunspor. We actually have a multi-club ownership with Dunkirk, a French team in the second league of France, actually the first league.
Süper. Şimdi tabii oraları sonra soracağım. Şimdi bizim izleyicilerimiz bilir. Samsunspor'un müthiş bir kadına şiddete hayır sloganıyla çıktıkları bir mor forma vardı. Zaten Samsunspor'da her sene bir sosyal sorumlulukla alakalı bir forma yapılıyor. Evet. Şimdi birazcık onları konuşalım. Mor forma çok konuşulmuştu ülkede özellikle. Biraz siz bunları tasarlıyorsunuz, pazarlıyorsunuz aynı zamanda. Oraları bize, o süreçleri anlatır mısınız?
As the Chief Marketing Officer of Samsunspor, we're trying to differentiate ourselves from the regular Anatolian teams. And one way we do this is by having specialized jerseys, because success on the pitch is not up to us, but success off the pitch with the marketing, the sales, with the club identity is. So every year we try to come up with a social responsibility jersey, and it started with the Mor Forma, which was of course about femicides in Turkey. Before I started working with Samsunspor and with marketing, what I was actually doing was I was a women's rights activist, and I was known for femicide, for challenge accepted, which was a very popular social media trend in 2020. And after that, I felt like I wanted to do something more. Internet activism can only take you so far, but having a team in the height of 2020 with Turkish women's rights movement, I felt like it was the right time to do something as a club. The purple jersey came out with 15 different languages because as a men's football club, it's important that we get the message to men because men are doing violence towards women. Oftentimes what we see is that women activists go into women's circles to get awareness out, but that can only take you so far because women are not the perpetrators. So what we wanted to do as a men's football club was bring the awareness to men. And in Turkey, football, as you know, is one of the most influential platforms. So what we decided to do was not just make it something that's national, because yes, violence is happening in Turkey, but it's also happening worldwide. So we picked the 15 languages where we see these violence rates the highest, and then we put it on the jersey to show that this is actually a global movement. It's not just something unique here, but it's something that we can do worldwide. So our main purpose was to bring awareness to men because there's a lot of staggering statistics that people don't know. But when you watch football, you can force people to get the messages that you want to receive.
Bu sene şimdi kadına şiddete ben tekrar bir geri döneceğim. Bu sene de kapsayıcılık forması var.
Evet.
Ya şimdi bize birazcık anlatır mısınız? Kapsayıcılık forması nedir tam olarak?
It's our inclusivity jersey in English, kapsayıcılık, and it's something that we're really proud of because often when we think about football, it's still a men's sport, but it's not a men's sport. It's a sport for everybody. Every person on this earth should be enjoying football. They should be included in football. So there's a lot of amputee and people with disabilities that are playing football that we don't give enough attention to. There's women that we want to give more attention to in football. There's young girls that want to play, but they may not have teams in their communities or academies that they can join. There's people with tattoos, there's people with colored hair, there's people with piercings, there's older people, there's children. We think that football is something that unites people, but typically when we think about football, we think men, and it's men from maybe a teenage age until older. So we're trying to show that this is actually a sport that should be loved by all, and we want to be able to expand this love. So we're trying to show that the human race is actually beautiful in its entirety, and we want to show inclusion.
Son günlerde özellikle çok daha fazla maalesef kadına şiddet ve kadın ölümleriyle karşı karşıyayız. Tekrar bu konuyla alakalı herhangi bir projeniz var mı, onu sormak istiyorum. Çünkü hani son günlerde bayağı sıkıntılı durumlar yaşanıyor maalesef ülkede.
I'm a person that I don't think that we expand ourselves with more projects. I'm a person that believes that we should stick to one thing and then just go deeper and deeper and deeper with impact. So every year we still try to continue with the purple jersey because it's an awareness campaign. So of course we do want to get the word out of the more forma. We want people to know the statistics that are happening in Turkey, but also worldwide. And we want to be able to educate everybody within the community, but we're starting with our club. So what we will plan to do personally is that we will continue to give education trainings about gender equality and violence towards women, but also the inequities that women face, because it's not just about physical violence, it's emotional violence, it's psychological violence, it's mobbing in the workplace, it's opportunities and barriers being placed on them. So as a club, as Samsunspor and Samsunspor Academy, what we do is we actually train everyone from the technical staff to the administrative staff to the boys in the academy, the coaches, and our football players. And we want them to know that as a man, they have certain advantages that women don't, and how can they be an ally for that. So this is one thing that we really want to focus on, to continue to spread the awareness, the statistics, because we think that people are the best ambassadors. When people are educated, they start to educate people at home, and then the people at home start to educate people in their community around them. Also, you can just mention that men naturally have a bigger advantage than women. So if you can bring them to be our allies, then they can also help move the cause forward. I can mention that as our foundation, separate from Samsunspor, but we work together with Samsunspor, the Zeycan Yıldırım Foundation took the purple jersey as an example, and we were giving women across Turkey free self-defense classes. So in the height of 2021, it was still the pandemic. We were hearing about all these public attacks happening in the street, and we wanted to show women that with the right moves, especially from the Wing Chun martial art techniques, they can protect themselves. Those first 10 critical seconds of seeing that a person is getting too close to you, particularly a male, if you know exactly what to do, how to move, where to push, you actually give yourself a saving chance. So as the Zeycan Yıldırım Foundation, this was something that we really wanted to show women, that just because a man might be following you or corners you into a very uncomfortable situation, it's not the end, but there's actually a way for you to be able to escape and potentially save yourself.
Çok güzel gerçekten. Mutlaka ben özellikle izleyicilerimizin de çok bundan sonra özellikle daha dikkatle takip etmelerini tavsiye ediyorum. Çok çok önemli çünkü bu işlere imza atmak. Ben kendim bir kadın olarak size teşekkür ederim.
Thank you.
Şimdi kadınlar, siz de az önce konuştuk zaten biletlerle alakalı. Kadınlara sanırım %20 indirimli biletleriniz var. Yine bu sezonda devam ediyor mu onu sorayım.
Yes, it continues, devam ediyor. We really want to include women, but we also want to include everybody to go to the game. So again, it goes back to football considers itself to be a male sport. We don't see a lot of women going to games, especially outside of Istanbul. So we're trying to create a safe and fun environment. So it starts with first encouraging women to go. So we think that this is a way to promote and have them come, so that way they can enjoy the sport that the world loves, not just men.
Bir ek olarak bu soruya ek olarak şunu da sormak istiyorum. Bu projeleri yaptıktan sonra kadınların daha çok ilgisini çekti mi? Yani kadın taraftarınız daha fazlalaştı mı? Onu da sormak istiyorum.
Yes, definitely. We've gotten a lot of women allies, a lot of organizations that have come to us. They asked for our support, if we could do projects together. We've had women bands come to our game, wear the purple jersey as a woman bando to show a lot of strength. We've had different women organizations either want to buy the jersey, collaborate with the jersey. A lot of organizations, a lot of women, we started to see not just women wear purple jerseys to the game, but also men. So even 4 seasons later, for me to go to the matches and see men wear the jersey, even though it's considered an old jersey now, actually makes me happy. But we've seen a lot of women, not just in Samsun, but outside of Samsun, show a lot of interest to football because of what we're doing for women. So I consider this to be a positive thing.
Çok güzel gerçekten. Peki şimdi çocuklara da sormak istiyorum. Samsun'da inanılmaz bir akademi var. Bu arada inşallah yakın zamanda çok istiyorum akademiyi gezmek ve izleyicilere göstermek. Çünkü Türkiye'deki yani sanırım Altınordu dışında onu dışarıda tutayım. Hiçbir futbol takımının öyle bir akademisi yok.
Yes.
O yüzden çok çok önemli. Çocuklarla ilgili neler yapıyorsunuz? Onu da açıkçası çok merak ediyorum. Akademiyi gezdiniz, gördünüz mutlaka siz de.
Evet,
neler söylersiniz?
The academy is something that we really pride ourselves on. We're very proud of it. My father wants Samsunspor to be a modern face of Turkey. Of course, he has goals to be a top 5 organization, not just for 1 year on the pitch, but it starts with the academy. It starts with the youth at home. We're very proud to be one of 2 academies that actually has beds that can have overnight boys stay over. And we believe that we have really quality coaches. And we also have a woman coach. And I think it's really exciting to see a woman coach called Kurulu go and train boys. I think that's also a really positive example to show that this is not just a men's sport. But recently, for the International Day of the Girl Child, what we did was we had girls on the football pitch at the academy for the first time. And it's exciting because we don't have a women's football team. We don't have a girls' academy. But to see these young girls learn the basic football 101 trainings, how to kick the ball, how to train, how to score a goal, how to catch their balance. It was really exciting and really cute. And I think that it really starts at a young age for this football love that expands and it grows. And another thing that we proudly do is we host sponsored field trips for schools.
Şimdi bu kadar konuştuk. Zeycan Hanım, sizden bir kadın futbol takımı bekliyorum. Evet. Yani
İnşallah.
Evet çok iyi olur ama sizin önderliğinizde bence müthiş bir kadın futbol takımı kurabilirsiniz aslında Samsun'da, bilmem ne dersiniz?
İnşallah bir gün olabilir, bakalım.
Evet mutlaka. Şimdi kazandığınız ödüller var. Hatta bu arada yani biz bu programı çekmeden sevgili izleyenler daha yeni taze ödüller aldınız. Tebrik ediyorum.
Çok teşekkür ederim.
Dün değil, ondan önceki gündü sanırım.
Dündü.
Dün müydü?
Evet.
Evet. Dünmüş, o kadar yakın. Tebrik ediyorum. Ödüllerinizden de biraz bahsedelim lütfen.
It's exciting. It has been a journey. I think marketing is something that's near and dear to my heart. But when we think about Turkish football, marketing isn't something that people think of. People focus only on the sport of success. But I think that the world moves on marketing. Brands move on marketing. So I really wanted to help differentiate Samsunspor. My father has his goal of being a top 5 organization, but being a top 5 organization isn't just on the pitch, it's also off the pitch. So I really wanted to create a strong sports marketing team for Samsunspor where we could engage people, not just our fans, but expand the love of football for all, get new fans, and really show that we're a different face for the sports. We're very blessed to be the only team with the Atatürk'le arma on our jersey. And I think that's something that's very special and very prestigious as well. And it's something that we want to be able to hold Atatürk's name in the most clean way as possible. So a lot of the work that we do is centered around our communication as a football club. If you don't communicate who you are, if you don't have a strong brand identity, it means nothing. So I was very blessed to work with amazing individuals who are open-minded and innovative, and we came together and we really changed just the visual appeal and the branding of Samsunspor. We wanted to keep the reputation strong. We really wanted to focus on engaging the local community of Samsun and the surrounding areas. So a lot of the work that we did was having events, having strong jerseys that meant something, that was really trying to listen to our fans' voice and give them what they want as a balance of what we want as well, because I think that this was something that was missed. And social responsibility is important because social responsibility means that you give back to the community, you hear what they want, and you engage with them. So yesterday we won a lot of social responsibility awards for the More Forma, for gender equality. We won an award for being the best marketing team in the arts, sports, and cultures category, which makes me really excited and really happy because I think it shows how well we all went together, and we were the only sports club present. So I think that really shows like what marketing can do, especially in the world of football. Football has immense power, but people are not using that power. And that power is not just about kicking a ball, scoring a goal, what the match day is, but it's really about the people. And we really try to keep a people-oriented focus and strategy first and really hear their voices.
Tekrar tebrik ediyorum ödül için. Şimdi bence diğer kulüplerimizin de biraz Samsunspor'dan örnek alması gerekiyor. Onu da mutlaka söylemem lazım. Şimdi siz artık tabii Samsunspor'a mal olmuş bir insansınız. O yüzden Türkiye'de başka bir takımla alakalı bir şey sormayacağım. Ama çok güzel projeleriniz var. başka bir takımla Avrupa'da mesela ya da belki İngiltere'de başka bir futbol takımıyla bu projeleri yapmak ister misiniz? Gönlünüzden geçer mi böyle bir şey?
It would be very exciting to partner with any football organization because partnering means awareness, higher visibility, higher impact. A lot of the work that I do is to touch the community, it's to educate people, and it's to create change. So I would love to work with any football team that is big or small, especially in Europe. I think that Barcelona is really an exciting example because they at one point had just UNICEF on their jersey, and that's something that's very powerful. And of course, the Premier League has the most visibility and viewers and fans. So anything that you do with the Premier League team is going to be very impactful too. But I'm not selective. I think that whether it's big or small, you can always have an impact. And it's just about finding the right partners instead of the right numbers.
Evet, biz de isteriz. Çok güzel olur. Zeycan Hanım, şimdi size soralım. Maçları izliyor musunuz? Nasıl buluyorsunuz bu sezon Samsunspor'u?
This season is amazing. It's bigger than our biggest dreams. Of course, we thought that we'd be here one day, but I don't think that we would thought here would be this soon. So it's been really exciting. It's been really fun. I have this totem that I do that I don't watch matches alone because sometimes it doesn't go my way and I'm like, I should close my eyes. But when I am in Samsun or when they're in another city, especially Istanbul, I definitely try to go to the games and I find it to be very fun.
Peki babanızla birlikte izliyor musunuz maçları? Nasıl bir ortam oluyor orada?
Yes, when we go to matches in Istanbul, most of the time, not always, we do watch the games together. It's interesting, but anytime we score a goal, we always high-five each other and we always smile, but it is definitely a stressful environment, it's a crowded environment, and we're always just on edge. We've just been newly promoted to the Super League, so this is the beginning of our second season. So it's exciting, but it's stressful. So our hopes are always high, but we're very proud of the team and the immense success that they have.
Umarım aslında şimdi tabii ki Süper Lig'de hani Türkler mesela daha çok biliyorsunuz izliyor Süper Lig'i. Ama Samsunspor Avrupa'da olursa işte o zaman bence mükemmel olur. Yani hedefinizdir mutlaka değil mi?
Evet, kesinlikle. It's always been a goal of ours and we're starting off really strong right now. So it would be very exciting to see us play in Europe next year. It would be maybe even faster than we hoped for. And I think Samsun is just such a special city. It's the city where Atatürk came and he started the War of Independence, and it just has so much history. And it's something that is definitely a symbol of Turkey. It created Turkey, as we know. So I think it would just be so incredible as a Turkish person to be seeing Samsunspor play against a European team because it has its own special meaning.
Evet, inşallah önümüzdeki sene olur. Çok çok da iyi olur. Hem gerçekten bu önemli projeleri daha da çok kişinin duymasına da mutlaka önemli bir katkısı olur Samsunspor'un Avrupa'da oynaması çünkü. İnşallah olur diyelim.
İnşallah.
Bu sezon özellikle hem Samsun taraftarları daha da çok hani tribünlere geliyorlar.
Evet.
Ve şöyle de bir durum var. Buradan bizim Samsun'a maç izlemeye giden arkadaşlarımız da inanılmaz bir ambiyans olduğunu söylüyor. Samsun deplasmanları artık takımlar için zor bir deplasman adı altında geçiyor şu anda. Özellikle bu sene için hani neler söylemek istersiniz hem de taraftarlara?
I want to always say thank you for the fans. Whether we are in the first division, the second division, in Super League, I feel like our fans have never left us. And it does incredible for the support and the morale of the football players. I thank them because without the fans, we're nothing. Yes, my father may have bought the team. Yes, it might be run with a family and with professionals, but it's actually the fans that are at the core. So I think that they're the heart of the organization. We're doing our best to listen to their voices, to be able to balance what we all want as an organization for the success of the city, not just the football team. So I just want to say thank you. Keep showing up, keep supporting, keep being loud, keep being strong. I think that we're definitely being an example for other Anatolian teams. So it's really exciting. And it all starts with our fans.
Evet, şimdi sizin bir de Fransa 2. Lig'de sahibi olduğunuz bir takım var. Biraz da o takımdan bahsedelim.
Yes. We have bought a team in the first league of France, which is the second division. It's called Dunkirk in north of France, and Dembaba is our partner. So this is something that we're very proud of. My brother is actually part of the top organization there. He's the president, and it's something that we are very proud of because we're trying to create something like a football factory. We say that we want to be the modern face of football in Turkey, and we're the only multi-club ownership with a Turkish football team. So this is something that's really exciting. There's not many examples in the world of multi-club football ownership, and to be a part of it is something that I think is very visionary of my father. And his goal is to be able to develop, as we said, like a football factory where we have the academy in the center. And as we're trying to develop our players, we're hoping to have different football teams around the world. And we can send this player to this league in this country, in this division, and they'll be able to test football at their level, at their strengths, and they can move around. So it's something that we're trying to create a very strong ecosystem for. And it's exciting because, again, I'm a marketing girl, and what I love with marketing is that we can actually have standards for all the clubs. We have Amisos at the top, which is the name of our sports group, and today we have Dunkirk and we have Samsunspor, and Samsunspor is going to be the flagship. It is the shining star of Amisos, which is exciting, especially to do this within Turkey and make it the center of a strong MCO, is what we call it, multi-club ownership. But I think the most exciting part is that Dunkirk is doing well too. So Samsunspor today is number 2, and Dunkirk is number 3 in the first league of France. So both of them are seeing immense success, and it's exciting. Mm-hmm. It's exciting. I think that French football is different than Turkish football, but football is something that maybe was new before my dad got into it buying Samsunspor, but it's something that he grew very quickly with and learned, and it's just a testament to his vision. So I'm very proud to be his daughter, to be my brother's sister, to see what they're doing in the world of football, and just to be able to bring all of our skills together. My father made the connection, so I think that he is a person that just really believed in his skill, and going into France, he's French, so I think that it was just like a perfect fit, knowing the Turkish culture, playing in Turkey, knowing that Samsunspor is our flagship of Amisos, and then going into France. I think Dembaba was good because he knew Turkish football, he knows French football, he knows French people, and he's a very, very, very smart man off the field too. So it's exciting to work with him.
Çok güzel. Çok teşekkür ediyorum size. Özellikle yani ben kendi adıma tekrar bütün kadınların adına size çok çok teşekkür edeyim. Çünkü çok önemli gerçekten bu kadar hani erkeklerin çok fazla izlediği bir spor dalı futbol. Ama aslında burada da kadına dikkat çekiyorsunuz. Çok önemli bir şey bizim için. Tekrar teşekkür ediyorum.
Thank you.
Başarılarınızın da devamını diliyorum.
Thank you.
Çok teşekkür ederim. Evet sevgili izleyenler, bence bütün Türkiye'de olan futbol kulüplerinin örnek alması gereken bir röportaj oldu. Tekrar görüşmek dileğiyle, hoşça kalın.